Hello everybody, and today guys, I'm finally back with another mod showcase. It's so good to be back on the channel. Um, yeah, I don't know. I couldn't think of any, I couldn't find a crazy, any mods that I thought would be worth doing a showcase on. But I feel like this one is because it is very, very good. I'm gonna try not, unless, so, what was my train of thought there? I'm not sure. Anyway, let's get straight to it because, anyway, so this mod adds a lot of different ores to the game, and as if you look over here, blocks for most of them except for two. Don't question that. Anyway, so the ores, I have them leveled like this when it comes to how powerful they are, and it's also shown in the weapons and armor chests. I didn't show the tools. I'm not showing the tools just because they do the exact same things that vanilla tools do, just at either slower or faster speeds, and with different amounts of durability. But it goes amber, pearl, ruby, amethyst, sapphire, cobalt, titanium, mithril, tungsten, topaz, no, it stops at tungsten. Now, topaz, jade, and aquamarine. Those don't have any tools or armor. And then, Unobtainium, or just this has no armor, but there are tools for it. There's also no armor for tungsten, mithril, or titanium. Not sure why. Maybe they just haven't implemented it yet. It's a fairly new mod. Well, if you look at all the weapons. There's so these are the fun things. So amber does 5, but unobtainium does 34. I'll show you. So most of these are as you'd think. You'd get amber, pearls, and there's some of these that are crazy where it says golden steel. That just means you gotta take molten versions, which are pretty much just you cook up the ingot that it specifies, except for one of them. I believe it's this one. No, that one where it's coal gets molten carbon, and then and obsidian shards get molten obsidian, and oh yeah, that's for later. But so then there's these great swords. That's the only other thing that's a new crafting recipe, which is no matter what, it's a gold ingot. That's that previous tier sword, and that ingot, and so yeah, and so all these different steels are pretty much the same. So it's like cobalt, great steel. Then that's pretty much the same. It's pretty much the same recipes. And this is and then so the armor, it's amber, pearl, and then enhanced amber, which enhanced is just some enhanced ingots. Like no matter what it is, it's probably different, but you could probably use just enough items or something like that to get all these recipes. But for other things, but the ingot seems to be that ingot, and then 2 enhanced. So now this means that this is a strong. That means that enhanced obsidian is the strongest set of armor that's in the game now. As you can see, it's like that. But I'm just gonna put that back on because it. And some of these, like this is enhanced emerald, but it's yellow for some reason. Not sure why. But they're all made as pretty much as you would think. And so here's some just in the blocks are just. Again, as you would think. But so another thing is that that the mithril actually gives off light, which is something I'm going to show right now. Wrong command. Bam. See, there's a bunch of light levels. That's just because mithril gives off light. That's why I use it as a flooring, and also it's pretty darn cool looking, if you ask me. So next, guys, I'm just gonna leave it at night. But here's some of the special crafting recipes that are kind of weird that you might not guess. So first off, cobalt ore. You get cobalt pieces, which make cobalt ingots. So to get 1 cobalt ingot, it's 3 ore. So that's interesting. And then for molten obsidian, it's obsidian shards. Molten carbon, it's coal or charcoal. It does work either way. Mithril dust. Is made from mithril ingots, but however there doesn't seem to be much. Like I'm hitting the button to find the uses for this thing. It doesn't seem to have too many uses unless there's something weird that I'm not seeing. like, that's something crazy you can do with it. I don't really know, but it's pretty cool looking. But anyway, and then there's Unobtainium, which you have to smelt from Unobtainium ore, but you can't obtain that ore just because it's in the name of it. So so there's a bunch of crazy crafting recipes for it. So to get the Unobtainium ore, you have to take tungsten ore and just surround it with infused ingots. This is how you get infused ingots. It's a cobalt ingot with an aquamarine, ruby, sapphire, topaz, jade, amber, amethyst, and pearl on the crafting table to get infused ingots. Now, there's also enhanced ingot, which is for those enhanced armors, and that, as well as it's also made with for swords and all that stuff. There's weaponry and all that for that. I'm pretty sure for infused as well, but I don't think so. Yeah, there's not. It's like I thought. Anyway, so enhanced ingot is infused ingot, which you saw in that chest up there that my mouse is pointing to. I'm not sure if you can see it or not. And then surround it with Obsidian Shards. So this mod doesn't add too much, but I feel like it adds enough for the mod to be very, very, useful. But right now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to spawn in something, because this does 39 attack damage. So let me just show you about how much that would be. So let's see if we can find a creeper right there. Let's just say, bam, a creeper spawned. One hit. And so let's see how many hits it takes for the Wither boss to be killed. And yes, I will be destroying everything in the process, but let's see, you can't hit it until it explodes. Kaboom. Nope, 3, 2, 1, kaboom. Oh! I totally thought it would destroy. Ah, where's it going? Get back here. Anyway, so let's see now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I think it's like so it's around 11 or 12 hits to kill the Wither boss with this. So that's pretty cool. So that's the strongest weapon in the game, and you could. I'm pretty sure actually. Let me double check. So if you take this in an enchantment table, you could still enchant it with whatever you want it. So now it does 40 damage, and also has insight. I'm not sure what that does. I think that's one of those other mods. I don't think this mod adds enchantments. But it also shows that this block is mithril ore is resistant to explosions. But anyway, guys, that is pretty much it for this mod showcase. I hope you guys did enjoy it and found it informative, and as usual, there will be a link to the mod in the description. Just make sure that you subscribe as much as you can, which I know is once, but please make sure you subscribe, because it lets me know that you guys are supporting the channel and that everything I'm doing is to your liking. You should also leave a like on this video if you did if you liked the video, you should leave a like, because, well, why wouldn't you? But anyway, guys, hope you guys all have a Merry Christmas. I'm sorry that I won't be putting out too many Christmas themed videos this year, but I do have a surprise I'm going to try to get with me and Spock, as a couple other people that I'm not sure about. I'm not sure if he knows any more people, but as many people as we can get to do something pretty cool. I think you guys are going to really enjoy it. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next video.